Hello, dear friends, how are you? Every individual have certain friends and other certain enemies or opponents. Maybe nobody is without the opponents. Whether there are opponents or enemies, that's another thing. Somehow, today we are going to speak about how can we manage our opponents. Managing our friends, it is not difficult, it is easy, it is enjoyable, it is pleasurable, and it has a different way to do that. Now, the other thing is, my dear friends and fellows, that we need to learn how to manage our opponents. We need to learn how to manage our opponents. There are certain ways, there are certain very proven ways. How can we manage our opponents? So let's talk about. I have 10 tips to present here. First of all, it is stay calm. The first very important tip is stay calm, and that is never react impulsively. Never react impulsively, and always take deep, long breath, pause, and respond with the composure. Somehow make sure that you are calm, you are staying calm. Now, the second thing is be respectful. Always be respectful, because disrespect will earn you a bigger type of disrespect. Always be respectful. Treat them treat them courteously. Treating them courteously, even if they are rude, this earns respect from others. So always be respectful. Now the third very important tip is set boundaries. Setting boundaries, and setting of the boundaries mean that is clearly define what type of behavior you are going to tolerate, or what type of behavior is acceptable and what type of behavior is not acceptable. So that is the tip number 4, a 3, and it says set boundaries. Now the tip number 4 is focus on the facts. Focusing on the facts. Rely on evidence and rely on reason, not rely on the emotions. Don't rely on the gossip. Always focus on the facts. So that is the tip number 4. And the tip number 5 is don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. Why? Understand that their behavior often reflect their own insecurities. Their behavior often reflect their own insecurities, and for that reason and purpose, don't take it personally at all. Now the tip number 6 is that is outsmart, but don't outshout. Outsmart them. How can we do that? Use strategy and use patience. Usage of strategy, usage of the patience, then rather than aggression. Don't outshout them. Always outsmart them. So that is the tip number 6. Now the tip number 7 is find common ground. Finding of common ground, that is look for the areas where you can agree and where you can cooperate as well. Looking for the areas where you agree with each other and where you can possibly cooperate with each other. So that is the tip number 7. Now the tip number 8 is that is stay professional. Always stay professional. Avoid drama. Avoiding drama. Be consistent. Be fair in your dealing. Being fair in your dealing, being fair in your dealing, and being consistently fair in your dealing. That is the stay professional. Now the tip number 9 is, that is, keep records. Keep a record. If needed, document their interactions to protect yourself. If needed, document interactions to protect yourself. That is the tip number 9. Now the tip number 10 is, focus on your goals. Focusing on your goals, and not to focus on them, not to focus on any other thing. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted by their negativity. Instead, keep moving forward toward your own goals, toward your own destination. These are the 10 very important tips about how can we manage our opponents. Let's have a very quick revision. The first of all, it is stay calm, never react impulsively, and always take the deep breath and respond with a composure. Number 2, be respectful. Treat them courteously, even if they are rude. This will earn you respect from others. Now the tip number 3 is, focus on the facts. Rely on evidence and rely on the reasons, not on the emotions, not on the gossip. Now the tip number 4 is, set boundaries. Clearly define what type of behavior is acceptable, what type of behavior is not acceptable. Tip number 5 is, don't take it personally. Understand their behavior often reflect their own insecurities. Now the tip number 6 is, outsmart, don't outshout them. Use strategy and use the patience rather than aggression. Tip number 7 is, find common ground. Look for the areas where you can agree and where you can cooperate as well. Now the tip number 8 is, that is stay professional. Stay professional, and that is, avoid drama. Avoid drama, be consistent, and be fair in your dealings. The tip number 9 is, keep records. If needed, document interactions to protect yourself. Now the last and tip number 10 is, focus on the goals. Don't get distracted by their negativity. Instead, keep moving forward. So these are the 7 very simple, very important tips about how can we manage our opponents.